Hello everyone, it is Brian here of the amazing YouTube enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventure, speaking to each as well as every one of you. I am hereby to provide a special live mid-June 2025 update that's also going to premiere today, Thursday, June 12th. And I'm also very pleased to talk about the amazing positive highlights as I discuss in this live mid-June 2025 update. Are you ready to hear it? You are? Fantastic, everybody. Let's get started. I am very proud and very pleased to say, everybody, this June this year has gone by very quickly. I'm also very glad to say to each as well as every one of you, my mom and I, we very recently got to see the new live-action Disney movie, Lilo and Stitch, at Landmark Theatres 9 at Edmonton City Centre a couple days ago. It was absolutely amazing. It was heartwarming. It was so entertaining. I would highly recommend for you amazing YouTubers to see the new live-action Disney movie, Lilo and Stitch. Now that's been put aside. I am also very proud and very pleased to announce I very recently went over to Gateway Bowling Lanes, the Gateway Entertainment Center on the south side, to test out my new T-Zone Fireball 10-pin bowling ball at Gateway Entertainment Center at Gateway Bowling Lanes on the south side very recently, and very excited to say the testing with my new 10-pin bowling ball at Gateway Entertainment Center at Gateway Bowling Lanes on the south side was an excellent success. And also, I'm very pleased to show you a special cloth that I use when I'm done using my 10-pin bowling ball doing 10-pin bowling for extra bowling practices. So I'll show you right now. This special bowling cloth, this is a special cloth to give my bowling ball a special rub down. So every 3 games, I am to follow and adhere to that policy to give my bowling ball a rub down and keep it the best polished and shiny as it can be, and look at its very best. I am also very excited for this summer, this end of June, and also throughout this July and August, the next 2 months of the summer holiday months of this summer. I am also looking forward to a wonderful Canada Day on the first Tuesday, July 1st, 2025 this year. In fact, I am also going to be visiting my friends in Calgary one day for Stampede on the second week, Wednesday, July 9th until Thursday, July 10th. And then later on this summer, and on the third week this August, the following next month this summer, 2 weeks after Civic Holiday Heritage Day long weekend, I am also going to be seeing my friends in Calgary for a couple days as well. So I'm very excited for that as well. In fact, the very exciting news is my mom and I were also going to go to the circus at West Edmonton Mall later on today at 7 o'clock p.m. in the evening. So lots of excitement is up in the air. And I would like to say in advance, congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Eugenio, congratulations of completing your accomplishment of grade 12 in senior high school and LY parents. Raphael, once again, congratulations on successfully completing your last year of junior high and grade 9, and I wish you the very wonderful best in senior high school and LY parents in the upcoming next year's 2025-2026 school year when you begin senior high school in grade 10 next fall in September 2025. I hope to get a chance to meet you one day in a public place, and I hope you love seeing my amazing YouTube videos of my amazing ETS bus videos, LRT videos, Calgary Transit videos of the buses and the LRTC trains, and also the buses of the commuter bus routes and local bus routes of Strathcona County Transit, Strathcona County of Sherwood Park, and also my amazing bus trips of our familiar bus routes of our HSR buses in Hamilton, where my mom and I used to go to, my friend Josh, who I know who takes the bus as I do, including my Go Bus and Go Train videos, my amazing subway videos of my subway trips of our Yonge University Spadina line between Bloor Yonge Station, Union Station, Yonge and Dundas Square, Eaton Centre of Dundas, Queen, especially places between Bloor Young Station, Wellesley, College, Dundas Station, Queen King Station, where I am very familiar with, including places between St. George Station and Union Station with Museum Station, Queen's Park Station, St. Patrick's Station, Osgood Station, along St. Andrew Station. I am always very familiar, always love going northbound to St. George Station on our Young University Spadina line as well. And I'm always very careful on the LRT trains, the subways, the streetcars, the GO trains at all times, and always watching out for other people. And I wish very many people can learn how to be very understanding and be very fortunate and all. But most of all, I'm also very excited to tell you I can hardly wait to make videos of the amazing circus at West Edmonton Mall and also take amazing pictures. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that as well. I'm very excited to look forward on attending my friend Elisa's birthday party at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes this Saturday. Since you may as well know, May last month I had my 32nd birthday party on the second Sunday May last month, and also my actual birthday on Monday, May 12th, May last month this year. In fact, I am so glad to say I love my 10-pin bowling ball. I gave it an excellent test at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes. It went very well. I'm so excited to get my amazing Google Pixel 8a phone with the screen protector on my phone and both the front and end of my phone of my Google Pixel 8a phone, especially with the phone cover. And I'm so excited once all the settings are set up. I am so thrilled to take my amazing escalator videos, elevator trip videos, public transit bus trip videos of ETS buses, Strathcona County buses, Calgary Transit buses, our HSR Hamilton Street Railway buses on my visits in Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton as well, especially my train trips on our ETS LRT trains, the Calgary Transit C trains I am very familiar with in the downtown area of Calgary, including the blue line, the red line between not just City Hall, Bow Valley College Station, but also places like Victoria Park Stampede, Earlton Stampede stations, and the Calgary Transit's bus routes of 10 South Centre, 10 City Hall, including other routes like the shuttle bus 502 Heritage Park, I am very familiar with already. But including some of the buses in Northeast Calgary, I have had explored on my visits with friends in Calgary before, including Route 19, 33, the 43, along the outside the Blue Line C-Train LRT routes as well. Now, all that's been put aside, I am also very glad to say I am hoping to find a nice girlfriend who loves attending rave, Soundwave, who has a job, who loves the same rave music as I do, the Soundwave music at West Edmonton Mall World Water Park, in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market and Ice District, as well as between my post-secondary education college school schedules, including my Special Olympics bowling schedules with both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling schedule, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling schedule. Most of all, everybody, my mom and I, we had a wonderful, amazing afternoon. The both of us, we loved watching the amazing new live-action Disney movie, Lilo and Stitch. I loved watching the whole movie. It was absolutely amazing, and really loved the whole scenes and loved every part of it. And I'm hoping to watch the new live-action Disney movie, Lilo and Stitch, when it's on our Disney Plus app, on the Disney Plus on my TV when that time comes as well. Most of all, everybody, I hope each as well as every one of you amazing students, teachers of all the Edmonton Public Schools, especially my old school LOI Karens, looks forward to wonderful summer holiday months of the summer holiday adventures and adventures over the summer months as well. Most of all, everybody, I am so glad to say with all these extra bowling practices, with both 5-pin bowling and 10-pin bowling, has been making a huge significant impact, and I'm so excited to announce we are really excited to get the registrations for next year's Special Olympics bowling season, for the upcoming next year's 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, when the registrations come up this summer in July next month of the summer holiday months after students and teachers are off school. Most of all, everybody, I have some very exciting news to share with each as well as every one of you. I am so very proud and very pleased to say I had recently did my amazing eye exam with Dr. Graywall at Specsavers at West Edmonton Mall last week and a half ago. I'm very proud and very pleased to say my eyes are in excellent condition in 20/20 vision. And also, just to echo what Dr. Graywall has just informed me, I am to wear sunglasses full time because I have sunburn eyes, but I don't need prescriptions at the moment. But on a very positive note, when the weather is sunny, not just over the summer months, but also the fall months, the winter months, the spring months, I am to wear sunglasses full time so my eyes don't get sunburned again. So, but all in all, my eyes are still in perfect condition, but I am also very glad and very pleased to say I sent an very amazing positive Google review for the people of the Specsavers as well as Dr. Graywall of the Specsavers West Edmonton Mall location with a positive 5 out of 5 stars. And I hope some of the people as well as friends of my old former teachers who I had a long time ago can come by as well to get their eyes checked, get their eye exams in between their teaching schedules, as well as outside their teaching schedules as well. It can really help them out. It's the right thing to do. But enough about that for now. I am so very excited to inform you all, everybody. When I looked at the Greater Edmonton Model Train Show website, the Greater Edmonton Model Train Show is going to be at a new location at Edmonton Expo Center next fall after the students and teachers begin their next school year for the 2025-2026 school year in the next fall, September 2025. The Greater Edmonton Model Train Show is going to be held at Edmonton Expo Center in Northlands on the second week in mid-September next fall. So I'm looking forward to attending the Greater Edmonton Model Train Show as well as the Comic-Con at Edmonton Expo Center in Northlands after summer holidays, after this summer in September next fall, in fall 2025, after this 2025 summer holiday season, after this summer is over. So lots of excitement is up in the air, and I am also looking forward to telling each as well as every one of you, please stay tuned for live end of June 2025 update. It will also be on a separate live YouTube video on the final Wednesday in honor of the last day of the 2024-2025 school year for all of the students and teachers of the amazing Edmonton Public Schools, to wish them a very wonderful, happy summer holidays and hope they have a very wonderful, safe summer. But most of all, everybody, my YouTube channel with my amazing Google Pixel 7 I have had for over 2 years now. I am still looking forward. I'm moving on from upgrading from my amazing Google Pixel 7 phone to moving on using my amazing new Google Pixel 8a phone. When we get the settings set up with a screen protector, a phone cover, and once we get my SIM card switched from my Google Pixel 7 phone to my new Google Pixel 8a phone, I can hardly wait to make my YouTube videos and take my amazing public elevator videos, DJ videos, escalator videos, Canadian public transit videos of ETS videos, ETS bus videos, LRT videos, Strathcona County bus videos, Calgary Transit, C-Train and bus videos, as well as HSR bus videos and my visits in Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton, as well as Waterdown, including my Go Bus and Go Train videos on our Lakeshore West line of the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas on my visits in Hamilton, Ontario, visiting our friend Kayla in Caledonia, my friend Josh in Hamilton, as well as my mutual peers and my Auntie Paula in Waterdown, including taking my Go Train trips on our Lakeshore West line, on my train trips on our Go Train on our Lakeshore West line of our amazing Go Transit system I love, including using Aldershot Station in Waterdown I love going to. And since I am very fortunate to have the amazing opportunity to take my public transit trips since before and after attending LOI Cairns with ETS, and then the Via Rail, before and after attending high school, especially using flying WestJet, including taking the Go Train after I finished my 5 years of senior high school at LOI Cairns. So I'm very fortunate to tell each as well as every one of you, after this summer, next fall, in September 2025, I am looking forward on my 3-year anniversary of my amazing work at Loblaw City Market in Ice District, and also very fortunate to tell each as well as every one of you, I am so looking forward to a wonderful, amazing future of my 4th season in the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, and looking forward to my 4th season with my participation in Special Olympics bowling in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes again, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center at Gateway Bowling Lanes again. Since May last month, I have had successfully completed my participation in the 2024-2025 Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season at Gateway Entertainment Center at Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. Most of all, everybody, I did become Bowler of the Year in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season. In fact, with all these extra bowling practices, I have been paying so much attention with all the bowling tutorials at Brad and Kyle's, bowling tutorials, learning about the ins and outs on YouTube. It's been giving me a very positive picture, a very positive understanding, as well as 5-pin bowling. So it does take a lot of extra work, but between my work schedule with Loblaw City Market and Ice District, as well as outside my work schedule, I have been putting in an extreme amount of extra bowling practices. In fact, that's not all. I am also very excited to test out my amazing 10-pin bowling ball next time when I go to the banquet bowling at the Ice District Connect Center in Ice District, that's outside my store, as well as the Gateway Entertainment Center Gateway Bowling Lanes again with my amazing 10-pin bowling ball. In fact, I'm looking forward to doing that again too. I'm putting in more extra bowling practices when I begin my 4th season in the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season. In fact, so far, since I completed my 3rd season, I have been keeping up with those extra bowling practices between my work schedule as well as Special Olympics bowling schedules, and looking forward to telling each as well as every one of you, since my 3rd season in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes ended, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center Gateway Bowling Lanes ended this very past year, I had successfully joined a 250 club, high game 300 club in All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes this past year. I'm very excited to tell each as well as every one of you. To echo what Ali from Special Olympics has just told me back in April, we will be getting the registrations, as mentioned, in July next month this summer. So hopefully sometime after I make my 1-day trip visiting my friends for Calgary Stampede at the beginning of early July, after the Canada Day July long weekend, after the first long weekend of the summer holiday months. And also looking forward to making my YouTube videos with my new Google Pixel 8a phone. Looking forward to testing it out too. Once we get the settings, I'll be taking my YouTube channel with my amazing YouTube videos on my new Google Pixel 8a phone to a whole new level. It'll be like an amazing adventure, and I hope it'll be in 4K as well as 8K. Let's wait and see it too. But most of all, everybody, first day of summer is on the 2nd, Friday, June 20th, Saturday, June 21st. And I'm also going to provide a live end of June 2025 update, which will premiere on the last week of this June, between the last Tuesday of this June or the final Wednesday of this June, before the last day of school for this Edmonton Catholic and Edmonton Public School students and teachers. So please stay tuned for that as well. Enough about that for now. But most of all, everybody, my ETS videos of YouTube vlogs and Strathcona County vlogs and the ETS Valley Line, Capital Line, Metro Line, Valley Line, LRT trains, as well as various elevators, has gotten bigger, especially escalator videos in my YouTube collection as well. And very recently, I got a chance to see some friends of mine at West Edmonton Mall who I have not seen in a while, and I still have some friends who I know in West Edmonton Mall who I know and remember as well. Most of all, everybody, I'm looking forward to making YouTube videos of clips of the circus, and also take some amazing pictures for each as well as everyone to see. So please stay tuned for some YouTube circus performers too, YouTubers. Once again, before I go, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to live mid-June 2025 update from the amazing YouTube enthusiast of This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. And before I go, I would like to say I am also looking forward on providing a live July 2025 update, which will be on a separate live YouTube video as well. So I hope each as well as every one of you will stay tuned for that. I am also looking forward to a wonderful Canada Day this July, this summer again this year, with the annual pancake breakfast at Alberta Legislature again, with the free admission tours in both the Art Gallery of Alberta in Arts District outside City Hall, Sir Winston Churchill Square again, outside the Churchill Station connector of the Valley Line, the Capital Metro Line LRT transfer station area, including the free admission at the Legislative Assembly tour, as well as the Canada Day Edmonton Riverhawks with the Brass Tactics Band again, including the Canada Day fireworks. It was an absolute amazing Canada Day in July last year, and I'm looking forward to we're looking forward to this amazing Canada Day this summer, and I'm looking forward to visiting my friends in Calgary a couple times this summer. And I'm also planning my Hamilton-Toronto trips later on this summer, sometime early in the fall, after the summer holiday months, after the summer of July and August. I don't know yet, but there's a lot of positive possibilities out there, and I still have my amazing Presto SmartFare card I'm going to be using on my bus trips and on my visits in Hamilton, Ontario, again from Edmonton, Alberta, since I am always very careful of my surroundings, watching out for other people, looking around as I go, and always watching out for others, and staying clear of my surroundings still makes a huge difference. And I am always very careful on the GO trains, the subways, the streetcars on the TTC in the downtown areas of Toronto between Union Station, Bloor-Yonge Station, St. George Station, as well as places between on our Bloor trains between Bloor-Yonge Station and Dufferin Station. And I'm always very smart and very wise about the rules at Bay Station, but also places at Ossington Station, Christie Station, Bathurst Station, Spadina Station, our transfer station area at St. George Station, as well as, and I'm always very smart, very wise about the rules, as my Auntie Paula, my mom, has told me, as I always remember when I go on the TTC, on the subways and the streetcars in the downtown area during the day, on visits in Toronto, on my visits in Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton, since I'm always very fortunate because my family has always seen the ways to, and since before, as well as after my grandparents and my Auntie Hazel had passed on, my grandparents and my Auntie Hazel were always very proud of the man I had grown into be, the way I am very well behaved, the way I respect other people, the way I respect the transit system on ETS, Strathcona County here in Edmonton, Calgary Transit in Calgary, especially our familiar bus routes of our Hamilton Street Railway buses, on the HSR buses both in Hamilton as well as Waterdown, including my amazing trips on the GO bus, on our GO bus routes of 18 Waterdown, 18 Aldershot GO, 18 Hamilton GO Centre, including our GO trains on our Lakeshore West Line in the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas, especially the subways, the streetcars, the subways on both our T1s on our Bloor trains, and our Toronto Rocket subway trains on our Young University Spadina line on the TTC in the downtown area as well, including our low floor Bombardier streetcars as well. I'm very fortunate to use my Presto card to use on the HSR, the GO Transit, the TTC, and now Oakville Transit, and it's also designed for My Way Mississauga Transit, aside from other transit authorities as well as OC Transpo in Ottawa, Ontario as well, and visits in Ontario nowadays too, as time moves on. But I still have my amazing art card that I use for ETS, Strathcona County, Beaumont Transit, aside from St. Albert Transit. But once again, thank you again for this live mid-June 2025 update, everybody. See you soon on the next live end of June 2025 update, as well as live July 2025 update. Have a good night, everyone. See you soon. Thanks again for live mid-June 2025 update. We'll see you again.